What up, Soul Fam? Happy Friday afternoon. I am here with my friend Sydney, and we are visiting our lovely friend Rachel, and we's gonna get spray tanned. So this is also Rachel, you can't tell from behind the mask, who was my coach for my show. So she also does spray tanning if you guys are interested. So let's do the whole spray tan stuff.
Natural light.
So this is the before, nice and white. And here's the after. All right, and here is the after. Nice and brown. Ta-da! Nice and brown. So I'm also wearing my SCNB Fitness tank top to support Rachel and her spray tanning. Feels so good to be brown again and not pasty white. And then I have this little sticker. So I'm gonna peel that off after Sydney gets her tan, and then it'll be posted on Rachel's spray tanning page, Luminosity Spray Tan. So make sure you go follow her on Instagram and see the results. So, yay.
Dude, I was that white and now I'm not that white. I spray tan can't. I'm so dark.
Yep.
Oh my god, Justin's totally gonna make fun of me.
That's okay. Max made fun of me a couple times. It's good, but spray tans are done, and this is her fun little tent and all of her equipment. And the best spray tan artist in the industry.
Thank you.
You guys have seen the vlog of how this happened. So I figured I would sit down with Rachel and just kind of let her promo her business and then answer you guys' most frequently asked questions from my Instagram. So why don't you go ahead and tell them how you got started, how long you've been doing it,
Okay.
background, all that good stuff.
So I have been doing it for about a year and a half. I was trained by Isabella from Dolce Glow, which is, she's actually a celebrity spray tan artist in LA. So it's pretty cool. She does like the Kardashians and all that good stuff. So
You got your street cred.
I did. And she even actually did like J-Lo and stuff for the Super Bowl.
Oh wow.
So
That's awesome.
pretty cool. I've been doing it for about a year and a half, and you know, most of my stuff right now is just like word of mouth. You know, I do have a website and everything, and Instagram, I do post on there.
Yes, and I will post all of her links down in the description box below, so you guys will definitely have to go give her a follow after you guys are done watching this. We'll just start with some questions. Is spray tanning just for women?
Absolutely not. I get that all the time. I actually have several males that I spray tan, men. I have several men that I spray tan. You know, some of them are models, some of them are just regular guys. It's for everybody, all skin types, it doesn't matter, male, female. I think the stigma around it is spray tans are for women, but even with a man, I can give you like a really nice natural tan where you wouldn't even notice.
Nice. What made you want to get a spray tan? I think that'd be, to me. I just, after quarantine and COVID-19, I was just tired of looking all like grub lifey, so I just wanted to get a tan and just feel better about myself. Will it cover up my tattoos?
No. So it won't cover up your tattoos. Like if you have a fresh tattoo that you just got done, obviously I wouldn't spray tan you because it has to heal. And usually it scabs over and stuff, so we wouldn't do that. We'd wait till after it heals. But if you have tattoos that you've had forever, I mean, it's not gonna cover them up. It's just gonna go over your skin just as any other tan would.
What made you want to be a spray tanner?
So actually, like I mean, it was not something that I was like, I want to be a spray tan artist. It actually was an ex-boyfriend of mine. His sister-in-law is a celebrity spray tan artist, so she's the one who kind of got me into it. She knew that I was already in the fitness industry, kind of in the beauty stuff, modeling. I used to get spray tans all the time for modeling, so she's like, this would be perfect for you. And it was more so like, hey, just try it out, see if you like it. But I ended up falling in love with it, and the rest is history.
And here we are.
And here we are.
And you answered how long you've been spray tanning.
Yes.
What are the pros and cons of having someone spray you versus the booth?
Ooh, that's a good one. So with a spray tan artist, you get a nice, even, smooth, not orange tan. So if you're in a booth, usually it has the sprayers that come out and it tells you what you have to do.
You're gonna face the red light. When the red light goes on, the spraying's about to start, so close your eyes. When the spraying stops, count to 5. Pat yourself down to avoid drip marks, then turn around so we can get your back.
But a lot of people are like, wait, what do I do?
2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I'm not finished counting!
And then it's too late or it's just uneven and streaky. So definitely,
Like Ross?
Yes, like for us.
I went to that tanning place your wife suggested.
Was that place The Sun?
Oh, and it gets worse.
I mean, I've had people tell me some stories, like even currently I have some people that are like, that get orange from product, but product is super important, and actually having someone that's physically watching it go on is super important.
Do I have to get naked?
No, you don't have to. So prior to your spray tan appointment, I send you all the pre-tan instructions, and part of that, you can either tan in your birthday suit, which is tan in the nude, or you can wear a bra and undies. You can wear a bathing suit. For guys, they can wear, you know, their boxers or swim trunks.
How long do the tans last?
So the tans usually last about a week, but it all depends on how you care for the tan. That's super important. So after you tan, you're gonna wanna moisturize every single day with a moisturizing lotion, preferably something that doesn't have any alcohol-based ingredient in it, because that's gonna strip your tan. If you do like a lot of exercises, or maybe you go into the pool with chlorine, that's gonna strip your tan faster as well.
Oh, I did not know about the pool.
But I've had clients that get it to last 2 weeks, which Sam's one of them, so.
Hey. Will I turn orange?
No. So I've sprayed probably close to 200 people now, and I have not had one person complain about being orange. So again, it comes down to how you prep your skin beforehand. I give you all of those instructions beforehand, so they're super important to follow. But it comes down to product as well, and having like a good quality product is super important.
I've had one spray tan that wasn't for competition. It came off in the lake. Is hers different?
Like is my product different?
I think so.
Let me see. I've had one spray tan that wasn't for competition. It came off in the lake. It's not, unless you're like in chlorine water, like a pool. Obviously chlorine, even if you don't have a tan, chlorine naturally dries out your skin because of the chemicals. As soon as your skin starts drying, and that's why I say use a moisturizing lotion every single day after the tan, you really need to care for it. The minute your skin starts to dry out, it starts to crack, and then the tan will start to crack. So usually you'll start seeing that happen just naturally and normally by week, you know, at the end of week 1. And then you want to start exfoliating again leading up to your next tan appointment. But I mean, if she had, you know, I don't know, if she had it stripped out just in the lake, probably wasn't the best quality tan. Probably wasn't the best quality product is what I'd say.
Yep. So. And do you think maybe get rinsed off in the lake versus waiting to let it fully develop? Would that be a thing?
That's a possibility too, yeah. So obviously we don't know all the details, but usually you want to let, depending on, if it's like a rapid tan, that can be from like 1 to 4 hours. And then if it's just a regular product like I used on you today, it's a 6-hour minimum. So you definitely want to wait that 6-hour period, because if you get tan and you go and rinse off within an hour, it's not going to look like you tan because you didn't let it develop.
What would you say to wear before your tan?
So before you come, I always tell you to come to me with loose fitting clothes, because you don't want anything like super tight that's going to create lines or marks on your new fresh tan. So just be super comfy, baggy sweatshirt. And then when you go home after the tan, I always say that you know, when you go to sleep at night, that you want to make sure your body is fully covered. As far as sheets go, like if you have white sheets and stuff like that, I do recommend maybe like putting a blanket down or something. It's not going to stain, it will wash out, but if you don't want to deal with that, then obviously put a blanket down. And then you don't want to have like any skin to skin contact. So if you're a person that sleeps on your arm like I do, or maybe on your hand, you want to make sure that you don't do that. So again, keeping yourself covered, or even if you have to go to the extent to wear gloves, I know that sounds dumb, but you know, if you know that you're a sleeper like this, I would definitely avoid it, because you're going to have a handprint on your face in the morning.
Like we knew from my competition tan. I'll see if I can insert the little clip here, but I woke up with tan on my face from my competition tan.
Yeah, and usually what happens is it'll just transfer over, so you'll have like a darker spot wherever that transfer happened. It is fixable, so don't freak out. Like anything that ever happens, like if you go out, you tanned, you wash your hands and you got splattered all over, like it's all fixable. So don't freak out. Even if you do the transfer of a tan, I can fix it.
What if they have blonde hair? Is the tan going to stain their hair when you do the backside?
Yeah, so I do provide you, when you come, like I can provide you with a hairnet or cap that goes over if you have light hair like me. If you're like going out for an event that same night or evening, obviously you don't want to have like tan product in your hair. A lot of the clients that I tan later in the evening, specifically so that they can just go home and sleep in it and not have to worry about it. But yes, if you do have lighter hair, I do suggest that you wear a cap if you plan on going to an event after your tan.
When can you soap your body?
Yes, so after you go home, you sleep in your tan, you wake up in the morning, You're gonna rinse off the tan with lukewarm water. Don't take a super hot shower, so that's key. And just kind of let it, like, you know, come off. You'll see the pigment come off in the shower. Just rinse until you see clear. And then from there, you're going to pat yourself dry when you get out with a towel and then moisturize. But you don't want to use soap on that first initial rinse because soaps can be harsh depending on what you use. Again, always look in the ingredients for anything that has alcohol in it. You would think lotions being moisturizing, but a lot of lotions do actually have alcohol. So just be careful of that. And then after that first initial rinse off in the shower, you can just proceed with your regular daily routine when you go in and shower again.
Have you had anybody's armpits turn green because they forgot to take off their deodorant or anything?
Yes. So I do tell you that, you know, day of your tan, don't have any deodorant on, and it's not a huge deal, but it does create a barrier. So if you say you have deodorant on and I spray tan you, it may look even, but then when you go to rinse it off, your armpits will look more white, number one, and number two, there is a green pigment that happens that reacts with the deodorant, but that's not a permanent thing. That'll just rinse away. Okay. So it might, you don't want to have green armpits though walking out of your spray tan.
What's the difference, would you say, between competition tans and regular tans? Obviously we both know, but the viewers may not.
Yeah, absolutely. So with a normal regular tan, obviously that's just for your everyday client looking to have that nice bronze. I think the number one thing with the spray tan is it's an automatic confidence boost. It makes your skin look more smooth and flawless. If you have like skin conditions, like maybe you have really dry skin, eczema, things of that nature, my product actually helps because it has aloe vera and a bunch of other things that hydrate your skin. So I've had a lot of clients that come to me with sensitive skin and they're a little bit hesitant, but I've never had an issue, so that's really nice. But back to the difference between the competition tan. So with a competition tan, you're usually wanting to look extremely dark because you're underneath stage lighting, which washes you out. And with competitions, you know, you're obviously trying to show off your physique. So you want to make sure you show that off to the judges. So the darker your tan is on stage, the better it is for you. So normally with a regular tan, you have 2 coats, you know, with a probably 12 highest to 14% DHA solution. But with a competition tan, it's 14 and higher, and you usually get about 3 coats, sometimes even 4 coats depending on how you tan. Everyone's bodies are different. If I tan you with the same product and I tan her, you know, Sydney with the same product, it's going to look completely different. You know, the DHA reacts with your skin, and that's how you get the tone and pigment.
Would you recommend that someone come to you to get a regular spray tan before a competition tan, or should they just go with the straight competition tan?
I don't think it's a bad idea to get kind of like a base color going leading up to your competition, but you do have to be careful with that because if you're not maintaining the tan and it starts getting like really splotchy right before the competition tan that you get, that's obviously going to be an issue because you're going to kind of look splotchy with it. I would definitely say, you know, plan it out accordingly, and I can help you with that. I've done shows before. With the competition tan, my pricing and rates are the same as what the vendors usually charge, except I do offer free touch-ups. I do offer 2 free coats on top of the 3 coats you're already getting, just in case you do need to be darker. I offer the primer and the body powder as well, the setting powder.
Do they have to come to you to get any type of tan, or can you go to them? How does that work?
Yeah, so I do mobile tanning and in-studio tanning. So like you guys today did the in-studio, that's $45. I do mobile tanning as well. That's $55 for mobile. I come to you and set up. Usually I prefer to do it in the garage for overspray purposes. It's just best. And then for the competition portion of it, I will absolutely, if it's a local show, I will come to you, which is also nice because usually you're getting sprayed in a room full of other people. There's no privacy, you know, and you kind of have to wait, and then, you know, you're stressed out about, am I going to mess up my tan, or am I going to miss my tan time? It's convenient, and I can come up to your room and spray tan you in your room.
What would you say is the best way to contact you? Is it Instagram DM? Is it email? Is it through your website? Is it straight hello?
Honestly, anything. I'm constantly checking my phone and I get alerts no matter what it is. If I have someone on my website, I get a notification that someone's on there, and I usually send a chat saying, hey, you know, Luminosity here, let me know if you have any questions. You can email me. I'm constantly checking that, texting, you know, phone call, Instagram, Facebook. I've got it all.
And if you guys have more questions for Rachael, leave them in the comments down below, and if we get enough, we'll definitely do another sit down video. Thank you so much, Rachael.
Thank you.
I love you,
I love
and
you
thank you for letting us come get spray tanned.
Of course.
This video.
Thank you for letting me spray tan you, and Sydney for the first time.
Yes.
I know my first timers are usually like freaked out too because the whole orange thing, but usually after the fact they're super happy. So
Yep, and I'm sure you guys will see much more of Rachael as we prep and just do all the competition fun stuff. And so thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe for more interviews. Like this video so we know that you did. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.